This Hornby class D49-1 in LNER green called Cheshire was gifted to me by the family of a late friend of mine, and it's not turned a wheel in 40 years, so I thought it was only appropriate that I try and resurrect it. And when I opened it up, you could see that there was a 01 decoder in it and some paint spatter on the body, so it was needing a good clean and for those wires to be stripped out and turned into DC analog. But first I had a look at the tender where the ring-field motor is, and the gears and that were in pretty decent condition and it was very clean, so I thought this should work no problem. All I done was basically strip the gears off, give them all a clean with isopropyl alcohol, as well as the body and the chassis. I've cleaned and greased the wheels, fresh oil, some grease on these pins, a little bit of oil, and that's it put back together after a clean. So now to hook up the power to it. Oh, bump the camera. So there we go. Just got my bog standard Gauge Master controller. So let's stick these in. Make sure they don't touch the middle. Hold that there. Give it some power. Make sure its wheels aren't touching. Yeah, working fine. You know the ring-field motor is tickety-boo. Next up is stripping all the wires off of this. Has a smoke unit inside it. Be removing those wires. Had a little look online. 00 Bill's your man for looking at repairing locomotives, and I seen in the video basically, because this has got this 01 decoder, I go from here to here, and then the faraway pin goes to here, and then to that pony pickup. So basically everything else is kind of null and void. It's just the pickups that need the positive and the negative, and I need to unattach these wires. So all that needs taken out, and then basically 2 wires put back in, and the wire reattached to the pony, and that should be it back in DC mode. That's the pickups removed from the loco chassis. Gave them a little spray with contact cleaner. Probably renew this wire that attaches to this little plug that goes in there in the bogie, that slot there. So the wire gets fed through that hole and the plug gets attached to it. So we'll probably get a fresh bit of wire, unsolder these, and then resolder the wires from here. We have red and red, so chances are I'll change one of them to a black, which I have. The little spade on it there. So we'll replace that with that faraway one. Well, might do that one. I'll need to double check what one was the black and the red in the previous video. Getting there. This is my new bit of wire, so I'm just going to unsolder these pieces of wire, attach the new wire, feed it through the hole, and then eventually attach it to that pin. And then the same with this one. Once that's unattached, I'll then set up this to be attached to it, and hopefully that should complete the circuit. Then we'll give it a wee test. That's the wire soldered on to the wiper pickups. Now we just need to feed that wire through, attach it to that little pin and slot it in that slot. We should be good to go for a wee test. Let's give it some power to the rolling road. See if the loco's picking up the power and sending it to the tender. Here we go. You can see that it's running sweet as a nut, but it obviously has a little wobble in it. But I will give it a run in half an hour each way on the rolling road. This is it now, moving under its own steam, as it were. Still a bit lumpy. But it's going. Nice one, resurrected. Just give it a final clean and do a few little touches to it. Put the body back on properly, and that'll be it. Ready to run.